explore on the history of Singapore World War II. Come, let's go!
To the museum. Okay, so here we have many artifacts that were left from the Japanese and the British side when after the war ended. Okay, so personally for me, I find the air raid sign here is like my most favorite artifact over here. It was mainly used to warn civilians and soldiers alike to warn them against the air raids that were conducted by the Japanese quite frequently. Another kind of useful tool I find is the shovel. The shovel was used to dig trenches and also excavate many large areas of land. I do find that this shovel didn't exactly play such a big part in the war, but it did however save many soldiers' lives from artillery fire. Okay, so moving on, another key role that was used from the Japanese was the bicycles. Bicycles? I know, it's a really very weird form of weapon. However, it did work out quite greatly for them. Okay, they used these bicycles to move down really fast down the Malay Peninsula. Because of this, the British were not able to set up the defences in time, and therefore the Japanese captured areas with very little resistance.
I never knew the Japanese used bicycles in their invasion.
I know, a really unlikely mode of transport. Okay, upstairs we have many more interesting things. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, and now here we have many British and Japanese weapons alike that were left behind after the war. Okay, so the most widely and prominent used machine guns in the war was the Vickers Mark I used by the British. See, the British Army first used the old Maxim gun, and that's when the Vickers Mark Company adopted the Maxim gun and they modified it to make the first Vickers Mark I. After that, the Vickers Mark I was adopted by the British Army in 1912. It was also one of the most reliable and rugged machine guns ever used by the British Army. Okay, so the capability of this gun is really good as it can run for 12 hours straight firing 10,000 rounds. So it's pretty reliable.
Wait, 10,000 rounds?
Yeah, 10,000 rounds. That's a lot of reliability in that gun. So moving on, we have something important. Another important uniform was so here we have one of the main regiments of the Second Force.
Very smart.
They were a military force that comprised of only Malay troops. And these soldiers were very well known for their loyalty and bravery in battle, especially here in Bukit Chandu. Many had died in the battle, whereas the survivors were either hung onto a tree or sent to join the prisoners of war camps.
Oh, it's still very sad. Just like a normal day. It has been another interesting and amazing journey as we relive the ruthless battle of Bukit Chandu. Although we've learned the history of the past, I think we can all appreciate the honorable sacrifices that the brave soldiers of Singapore did as they tried to defend the array of Japanese soldiers. I'm Jerry Brown, and I'll see you next time on TripAdvisor.